Hello everyone, and welcome to the first episode of the Bathory Legacy. I've been wanting to do a Sims Legacy for a while, but I got distracted by life, the universe, Animal Crossing, and I'm finally getting around to it now. The Sim is actually so old. I made her a while ago, and she doesn't even have nail polish. Which just goes to show how old she is, and I know she's wearing gloves so you can't see her nail polish, but I know it's there. I want her to have nail polish. Nail polish is an important part of being a scary goth vampire, because how will you know if you're a scary goth vampire if you don't have the scary goth nail polish or not? So she's not named after Elisabeth Bathory exactly. I was using a placeholder name while I was making the sim, and then the name just kind of stuck, which is what happens to me all the time. And I'm like, yeah, that name really suits her actually. And now that's just her name. So not exactly the historical Elisabeth Bathory, but definitely a vampiric inspiration, I suppose. I didn't give her too many outfits because, in my opinion, if you're starting a legacy challenge, and this is just my personal take on it, you know, she's broke. She doesn't have the money for a big wardrobe. You know, she's barely got enough money for a wall and a toilet. So that's why I figured not too many clothes, except for her everyday outfits, because I like the idea that she's some kind of office lady, and she has different inspired office lady outfits, you know, like, not exactly a secretary, but she goes and she mingles with the humans every few decades and tries to figure out what's going on, keeping her head down, going relatively unnoticed, using fake names. I suppose you can see her fingernail polish in her swimsuit, so you can see them somewhere. I actually got really scared when I loaded up my game because she wasn't in my gallery, and I was like, oh, I'm pretty sure I spent hours making this sim, where did she go? And then apparently she had custom content toggled, even though, as you can tell, I don't use custom content. I installed some at one point, but I disabled it, so it must have just been some kind of bug, not that the Sims ever has those. So here she is. I'll show off her outfits a little bit. So here's her standard one. A bit more 80s inspired with this one. She reminds me of like a hotel manager. This one's a bit more like French 70s. This one's a bit more sexy librarian. I wish she would stop growling when I'm trying to show off her clothes. Thank you. Sexy librarian. A bit more, I feel like it's a bit more like 90s, this one. Very politician-y to me. And then her formal outfit, she's got a more Victorian-inspired one. The classic vampire outfit. Very basic, like, I'm exercising, but I also don't want to burn up in the sun, which is how I feel when I exercise, honestly. Nice nightgown. Bathrobe. I feel like she's very covered up, like she's wearing gloves and everything, because I think, I don't know, I like giving them a little history, a little story. So she's got that little hand tattoo. Maybe that's unique. People would recognize her. She doesn't want to be found out as a vampire, so she hides it. And I wrote a little storyline because I haven't done a Sims Legacy since the good old days when Sims Legacies were done on LiveJournal, of all places. So it's been a while, you could say. And I'm familiar with the Legacy Challenge rules, but they've changed a lot based on each version of the Sims games. So I decided that I would just make my own Legacy Challenge. So I wrote up some rules to help me, because there's a lot of game, like, I don't really play a lot of the game modes, like, I'm not really into celebrity stuff, but I figure maybe if I write a legacy rule where I have to play the celebrity things, then I will do that, sir. Oh, spooky music. Yeah, we gotta go with that. Strange tunes. So I'm really excited for that because it'll make me play game modes I haven't really experienced, and hopefully it'll be interesting and fun, and if not, at least I get to play a cool vampire family. S-pop, isn't that that's just K-pop music? I haven't also played since they put in likes and dislikes, so I guess I'm good with my little... Let's say she doesn't like kids radio, because no one likes kids radio. No new disco. And there's some music.
Gumao.
And no electronic. She can be fussy. Maybe no jazz.
Vadish, Neeb.
But no, I've written a little story for her that I think will be interesting. Hobbies and skills. Pipe. I didn't even know the pipe. Yeah, so she can be exactly like that spooky dun 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 dun. That will be perfect.
Hobi Rowie.
Like,
Yibs. Barter Imbo.
I didn't even know some of these were skills, so I'm looking at them in confusion. Maybe painting? Painting's pretty good.
Yibs. Roji.
What are the other ones? Decor. Well, that won't help her much because she won't be able to afford anything too nice, so I think I'll stick with I just don't see her, you know, sitting down and cross-stitching. She's gonna be busy. Maybe writing and violin. Nice and classical.
Zilny. Yibs. Barter Imbo.
Classic vampire. I did set her fortune as wealthy. Not that she will become wealthy because it is a legacy challenge. And then here's her vampiric form. Haha, it's the same as her normal form. I didn't want to make it too different, even though there are some really cool things you can do with the vampiric form. She does have the cracked skin around her eyes, and she has a bit of a scar on her cheek, but she hides it with her hair. She's very clever like that. So this is her. I didn't want to spend too long and create a sim, but I am pretty... I mean, she's a bit generic, redhead, vampire lady, but sometimes generic is good. So, she's a snob, materialistic, perfectionist, vampire, and I'm pretty happy with that, so I'm gonna save it really quick. Don't mind it saying Lestat. That's the other vampire that I really like, but let's go. My computer is from the Stone Age, so you'll be seeing this screen a lot if I decide to do anything. And I could edit it out, but I wanted these videos to be a sort of, you know, background noise, low effort, not low quality specifically, but just casual, relaxed. And if I go in editing everything, then it's not going to be casual and relaxed. So I thought there were bigger lots in this neighborhood, and there are not. And putting her in the desert would just be cruel. I'll check Newcrest. No, that's the business one. It's been a while. See, I don't want to start her in Forgotten Hollow because the vampires are already there. My little storyline is that Vlad has tasked her to venture outside of Forgotten Hollow and create more vampires because he wants, you know, an empire of vampiric thralls. So, because he is her elder, her creator, she's gonna do what he asks her to do, and he sets her off with some money to go and do that, but I'm still used to the, you know, you buy a 64 by 64 lot in The Sims 2 and The Sims 3, and this is like, oh, it's only, these lots are really cheap, and I don't remember the cheat code to change my family funds, but we'll go here, I'll figure it out. I was going to have to cheat to give her a little bit extra money in the first place, because she can't live outside, and I was going to build a very cheap little basement with about enough room for her coffin. So I'll see what we can do, because I know that the whole point of the Legacy challenge is that it's a challenge, and if you start off, you know, in a cute little starter house, it's not as difficult. What is this? Eco footprints. Oh boy. I can't wait to have to deal with that. I don't think I've ever even built a basement before, so be gentle, this will take a minute. Foundations. I know that you can build basements. That's a pool. Pools and fountains. That's terraforming. Ooh, terrain paint. That's terrain manipulation. We don't want that. I just want a nice old basement. Ooh. Wasn't empty rooms. Ah. Helps if you look in the right spot. I suppose. Well, I thought that, you know, Vlad would give her a little bit of money, but it would not be enough money because, you know, Vlad's old. He gave her what would have been enough money, you know, 50 years ago, but inflation exists. And he set her up with this little property that has, you know, like a garden shed, and underneath the garden shed is a very depressing, little vampire lair. Ah, here, basement. So, well, I suppose I should put a ladder down so I know where I'm even going. These are stairs. I wanted ladders. Thank you. Maybe it can be gray because it's kind of rusty. No, I want it to go down. I don't know where my floor is. This is the problem. You shouldn't build things live on stream. Not that it's a stream, it's a recording, but I don't plan to edit it very much, so it's basically the same thing. Because that just goes up. I don't want it to go up, I want it to go down. And then there's nothing down here. I should have watched more Little Simsy before I started building. Basement tool. Ah. Okay. That's how you do it. Now I know, and that's half the battle. And now any of you watching will be able to do it a lot quicker than I did. We're all learning together. Let's put it here. And then I want to actually make this a tiny bit bigger because the vampire beds are quite large from what I recall. Oh, she doesn't even get a nice coffin. She gets a dilapidated one. Hey. Maybe this one. Nope, still need more space. I didn't want to make this too big, but they take up so much space, which I don't really understand because they don't have that much animation to them. Yeah. That's just the width, I guess. Okay, I'll put it here, and then I'll put it the wall in a little bit. There we go. Doesn't that look nice? Don't you just want to live there? Or she needs a door to get in. But not, you know, a nice door. Oh, that is a nice door. That's so cute. I didn't want to give her too nice of a door. I do kind of like that. Alright, we'll go with like a cottage door because I feel like this is a reclaimed garden shed. That is definitely not suspicious and definitely doesn't have a vampire living in it. And just pay no attention to the fact that you never see anyone go in there. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Make it look nice and just some old wood paneled walls. Basements aren't made of wood, are they? Brick. Oh, that looks delightfully unsettling. Do the outside too, just for my own peace of mind. Oh, and she needs a floor. A nice stern floor. Oh, dungeon-esque stern. Perfect. I should have just searched by the vampire pack and I probably would have found it near windows because it's a shed. And sunlight burns. I'm terrible at roofs, so we're just gonna whack one on like that and call it a day. Does that do the back? It does. Perfect. I can't tell because it's covered in snow, but theoretically, there's weathered roof shingles. I think that looks great. Doesn't that look great? Don't you just want to live there in a very sad little garden shack with just a ladder and a coffin? Got kind of looks like teeth on it too. I suppose she can have a light bulb. Just wonder. We don't want to get too exalted here. I know that there's like a sad little light bulb on the wall, or is it the ceiling? Or is it a different game? It might be a different game. Aww, this sticky little ghost. I kind of like that. I mean, it doesn't really suit, but I kind of like it just in general. Because some of it was just like an empty bulb without any kind of casing around it. Maybe I was wrong. You'd think it would be like one of the cheapest light bulbs if it's just a bulb. I mean, we can put one of these outside. On the wall. Totally not as suspicious. Maybe. Oh, I guess we could put like one on the inside. Maybe here. I said there was a naked bulb and now I feel betrayed that I can't find it. Because I think it would have been perfect and spooky and gothic and like right there. you don't want too much illumination for your coffin. I think that looks great. And we'll just pretend she doesn't have any more money. Like this, no, that's not it. Okay, well, I suppose I can put some trees on the lot. Not too many, because I don't want to actually make it nice, but I feel like it's winter. I was like, oh, I'll start in winter. Winter is nice and gothic, and now I regret that because, what does the tree look like? I don't know, it's winter. You'll never see it coming. Maybe. A couple of these. Oh, it can be like a secluded cabin. And the tree, like, does that. Which is totally how trees work. Maybe I'll stick one of these in here. And hopefully it's not too leafy in the winter. Maybe a couple of evergreens. Like she's a witch living in the woods. Oh, I guess she would seem like one of hers. Oh, you're just so little. Wait, little trees. That looks pretty. Delightfully spooky to me. Although it's missing a bit of terrain paint, now that I know that we can have terrain paint. Now look at that, you can have flowers. Oh, stone, pavement, dirt, and sand. Maybe put like some soft flowers over here. I know it's winter, so we can't even see them. Just some nice soft flowers. And I saw someone else do this, where they make underneath the trees a little dirtier because they don't get as much sunlight underneath them, and I was like, that is so smart. So now I'm going to shamelessly steal it. Yeah. Except it won't actually let me go under the tree. That's cool. Really? I can't just whack it like straight under. Where's the other little one? I don't know what this will look like until the snow falls, so hopefully it's all okay. And if it's not, I'll just come back and try to make it look a little nicer. I always want to put down like a little dirt path, but make a little winding dirt path. Don't know what that will look like, but we'll find out in spring when the snow all falls, and it'll be an adventure for everyone. Oh, I should put in some shrubs. Oh, you can have a little bunny. That's cute. Looks kind of creepy when it's all roasted as well. Oh yeah, some nice unkempt shrubbery around the house. Back here. Oh, I didn't mean to pick that one, but I kind of like the idea of a little like spidery hedge in front of it, looking all creepy. Maybe not that one. That one's maybe Those ones are too big. I wanted just like a nice little one. Ooh, like that. I don't very often decorate with plants and foliage and trees, or as you can tell. Maybe I can put some there. Whoa, that's huge. Ooh, that can go in the back and look all creepy. Yes. Very foresty. Maybe a bit more wild grass, because that's kind of the vibe I wanted. Yeah. Ooh, and some at the back. Well, I suppose at the back it would be bushier and spookier. That's kind of perfect. If we do like two there. All overgrown, dilapidated. Oh, I do kind of want to put a window in the shed, but I don't want to put a window in the shed. I don't think they typically have windows in sheds. Do they have any, like... kind of like a shutter, but not a shutter? Yeah, that does kind of fit what I was thinking of. But I don't think the colors will match the wallpaper color because it never matches. I really miss that from Sims 3 where you could just be like, oh, it doesn't match, I'll just copy paste and make it match. And then the Sims 4 were like, no, I'm afraid we can't let you do that anymore. See, if it matched, I feel like it would look okay, but maybe there's a better window. I don't think I will find a better window because I have a very specific kind that I'm looking for. Oh, that was kind of cool. Not for, you know, not for this little shack of the woods, but in general. I like that. Alright, well, she has a little window. Oh, I should get her some curtains. And I think they added more curtains recently because I saw somebody talking about it. And I can never remember where curtains are. So I'll just go from here. Oh, look, you got little vine curtains. That's cute. Yeah, I was reading that they added a bunch of curtains and I thought that was pretty cool because I like curtains and they're a very easy way to make the inside of your house feel more lived in, at least to me. Oh, I kind of want to go with the big goth vampire drapes, but they're too tall. I don't know, just make a house feel more like a home. I see some builds, you know, when I'm looking for cool houses, and some of them just feel like no one lives there. It's just this very like clean, sterile environment. There's no clutter, and I understand that, you know, the minimalistic approach appeals to some people, but for me personally, in my personal opinion, I like there to be a bit of clutter and things like, yeah, you know, some curtains so that people aren't creeping in your house. See, that kind of works, but it's too expensive and fancy. I just like, I want like this, but cheaper looking than this. But I don't think I can really get that, unfortunately. That's too big. Like, why can't I have this, but tiny? These are all too big and too fancy and too expensive. I might just have to go with a cheap one. Or maybe the blind? But like, box blinds are so bulky and hideous. And the window's already sort of blindy. Maybe just some black curtains. I don't really like it, but it's the best I can do for now. Alright. I don't think vampires need a lot of furniture in the first place, which is good because we can't afford any or fit any in. So I'll figure out some cheats later and delete, you know, about 10,000, maybe a little bit more for money. Oh, I didn't set the lot types. I should do. And I want to do a challenge because they seem quite difficult, and I know that's the point, they're a challenge. But I'm going to give her a dark ley line. Also a ley line. I'm not sure what the last one should be. I mean, great soil would make sense because it's very foresty. Ooh, a registered vampire lair. The League will send various gifts through the mail. I do like that, and she is a vampire. Vampires are more likely to visit the area. See, I don't want people to visit the area, but I do like the idea of gifts, so I think those will be some good luck traits. Because this is a legacy challenge, I am going for the more traditional method of creating Sims through procreation, if you will. Which is probably not Elisabeth's preferred mode, but it's probably the easiest mode of generating vampires. So I'm just going to skedaddle her into the basement really quickly. Hopefully she fits. Oh great, dust levels. I can't wait to have to buy a vacuum because unlike laundry, you just get dust no matter what you do. It's been a while since I played. I need to actually check what her needs are, which I can totally remember. Over here. So first, social fun hygiene. So she will need a shower and a fridge. A shower and a fridge. I feel like we could throw in a cheap little shower and a fridge. See, there's even a bar fridge. Ooh, but this one looks old-fashioned, and that does appeal to me. And it does fit, that's good. I was thinking of putting the shower there, but that works. Or a little hand-me-down mini fridge. Ooh, this one looks even sadder. I don't mind the idea of giving her a cheap little fridge, because I'm pretty sure you can eat plasma from the fridge. And I know that, see this, like this is the aesthetic I want, but it's such an expensive good fridge. I don't want to actually buy it, because then it feels like I'm cheating and I should be getting like the cheapest, most awful one. See, this one's kind of similar with the old style of it, very 50s. That one's 500. This one's 200 and terrible. My brain really likes the retro one. Yeah, but in, you know, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, the first one, which is the best vampire game of all time, you have a dinky little apartment with a fridge, and there's blood packs in the fridge so that you don't starve to death as a vampire. So I do like the idea that she has a little fridge from when the place was built, so it's old and probably not that great. I mean, she's a vampire. Does she really need to see in the dark? Yeah, I mean, maybe a red one to be a little ironic. Because it's filled with blood. And then a shower. I'm pretty sure there's a shower. It's just, yeah, it's just a shower. But I don't know if I can actually fit it anywhere. I can fit it upstairs. Oh, that's so... Because the drain is in the floor, so to me it's just going straight into the floor, which makes me uncomfortable. I'd rather just buy like a shower stall, but I don't want to be too You know, like, oh, I have all of this money because I didn't buy the cheap lot like you're supposed to. I mean, the price is only 75 simoleons. So I feel like for my own peace of mind, maybe I'll just get her like a proper shower. I don't like that one. No, I do plan to do a camping, like off the grid challenge at some point further down the legacy. Like I've written it all out and I've got aspects from each major expansion pack, which I'm actually really excited about because it'll give me an excuse to play a bunch that I haven't tried. You know, I was looking for a shower mat in The Sims the other day and I couldn't find it because it's not. I put in bath mat, one word, and it didn't find the bath mats because bath mat is 2 words. Ah, Sims, you're so clever. And maybe I'll just give her a little towel holder too. I don't know if you can tell that the primary color scheme for this is going to be black. I don't know, I just like the gothic vibes, and there's not a lot that you can do with it in The Sims, but there is some, which I do appreciate. See, like, why can't I just have a dustpan and brush, and then not actually need a vacuum? Because she's gonna start getting dust, because I tested this out. With laundry, you don't actually need to start doing laundry until you buy a washer, right? Which is great and makes sense. But, if you do a vacuum, like, you just need a vacuum no matter what, because you start getting dust. And I find that very frustrating because I'm not interested in dealing with the Bust the Dust challenge, and I know that there's like a mod and you can, you know, change what expansion packs and kits are installed, but I feel like you shouldn't have to. Like, if like the floor is gleaming because the dusting is already a thing, I shouldn't have to have it automatically enabled. It shouldn't be enabled until I decide I want to buy a vacuum cleaner, but no, that's not apparently how it works, which doesn't frustrate me at all. And there used to be a Roomba. It came out in like the pets. I swear there was like a Roomba, but it doesn't even work as a vacuum cleaner or something. Or maybe that's a Sims 3. I do get them mixed up. I spent a lot of time with that game and Sims 2. I really like Sims 2. It's a lot of fun. Anyway, she has a shower. She has a garden shed. She has a fridge. She can get down the stairs. Ah, I'm still in buy mode. That should cover her basic needs for now. You can claim this one too. I also want to not use too much fast forwarding because I'm a fiend for fast forwarding, and I think it will make things a little sad. So I'm going, not sad, but you know, like you fast forward and you miss all the fun things. So I'm going to try not to fast forward too much. I don't even know if she can have plasma from the fridge. I thought you could. There's plasma from the fridge. Plasma of food. If I click this, what do you do?
Zongso.
Can you
Bethany.
not get to the fridge? Can you? Okay, she can get to the fridge. She just doesn't have any plasma in the fridge. So she's gonna need to make plasma fruit, which I can't really remember how to do, so I'm guessing she's just gonna snack on people. Which is fine. She doesn't have any fun. Well, I guess that's part of the good old legacy challenge. Can I buy a skill? Ooh, that's right, but I might get a weakness. I do like the bat form. I will leave that for now until I have played with her a little bit more. I didn't really look up any rules for this, I just kind of made them all myself. I need to vote on any actual neighborhood plans. I said I wasn't gonna fast forward, and then I'm out here pressing fast forward immediately. I mean, I don't want to be slower, but I feel like part of the fun of watching like Let's Plays and doing legacy challenges is that you don't just speed through everything as fast as humanly possible. Where nothing has been put in yet, and I don't have any influence points. Oh, I just don't want them to be really annoying because I was playing a game just to make sure that, you know, the game runs on my ancient computer, and it's very frustrating. Make something of excellent quality. I'll pin theirs. Alright, well, she needs to find a career. And also someone to procreate with, but one little step at a time. It looks like a stove to me, but it's a notebook. I don't want to do fame. Career. Let's find a job. I know they've also changed some of these jobs too, so as long as she, you know, doesn't spend too much time in the sun, I think she'll be fine getting to and from work. It's not that strenuous. Actress, no, I want to save that for a later generation. Yeah, see, I feel like business is like, I do think there's like office worker, yeah, salary person that they added. Some of these are, yeah, like what's this? Is this one? This is like one of the ones where you like go to the job, I think, like the fisherman and the everything. So I don't want that. She's not very techy. I feel like she's very old-fashioned. Politician is too like public. Ooh, legal could be fun. I don't think I've ever done a lawyer, and it does tie into that whole like rich lawyer thing. A critic could be fun too. And there's always the old-fashioned business career. Management and investor. This just makes me think of like the Sims 1. Because it was always the business career and a mailroom technician. Law. I think I might go with lawyer. And I can always change to business career later. Alright, what does she need? Sure. She can jumpstart the assignment. I don't know what that means. She needs a computer. Well, we don't have one of those, and I know we've got them. I'm gonna say that. Okay, so she's $30 under, but I'm gonna say that like that $10,000 she doesn't have. So let's go meet some people. Oh, I think they're about to be the welcome wagon. If Bella doesn't get stuck. She looks a little stuck. Hey, Bella, are you stuck? Are you contemplating that fruitcake? Alright. Let's introduce ourselves. Let's invite them in. Can I, like, lock this? No. I was wondering if I could lock the ladder. If I wish I could put, like, a trapdoor. Because I think that would be really fun. I'm just gonna go inside so I'm not burning to death, although it is winter, and I feel like I went out in the sun before and I didn't burn to death, so... Oh, thank you for coming. I'll introduce myself. Must be friendly. We're so friendly. Look at how friendly we are. Now she'll just chat, I suppose. I think to feed on a sim, you have to be somewhat friendly with them. So I'll just mosey on up in my garden shed. Hey guys, you like my little garden shed? Isn't it great? Yeah, there's just a shower in here. Yep, that's all I possess. I just possess a shower. Oh, you guys don't like it in here? Oh, that's rude. Can I ask? Oh, thank you for putting that on the floor. I guess if I put it in her inventory. She's burning. I can feel her burning. And see it burning. Let's whack this in here. Oh, she is not having fun. Can we chat inside, please? I'm on fire. I'm flaming up. Let's just talk inside. Thank you. Yeah, see, it's so much nicer in here. Nice and warm. I don't want to argue. Let's talk about how cold it is. See, it's fine. We can talk in here. Oh, there's a tram. Didn't even know that there were little trams like that in this game. And someone jogging in shorts in the snow. This is how you make friends. You lock them in a garden shed and talk to them. What about your taste in music, fella? Let's discuss interests. And get to know each other. Oh, having such a fun time. She is not having fun. Bella likes the lullabies radio music. That is an odd choice. Ask about Korea. Aw, she's good. Talk about the current weather. Discuss interests. Oh, she's an intelligence researcher. I should be looking for, you know, a baby daddy right now. But it's the middle of the day. I don't want to go outside. And I know I can just go to like the library or something, which I will do soon. But I want to enjoy the welcome wagon first. Let's chat about property values. That seems like something a vampire would do. Tell a dramatic story. I think it does look nice with all these trees there. Like, I'll probably build up the house a little bit more eventually when she started to earn some more money, and I'll move the trees around and probably get rid of a few. But I like this. I think this looks very wintry and cozy. I should take a screenshot for later thumbnail purposes. Is that a skating rink? Oh, that's kind of fun. She can go skating. Never really explored the neighborhoods because I didn't like how The Sims 4 did their neighborhoods as much. But I like that she's like right next to the skate rink. That just means that she has a steady supply of local skateboarding, ice skating youths, like this one, who's probably not a youth, but oh, that looked painful. She can just pop over and get further meal, you know? Oh, Mortimer left. What a shit. Did he go, like, go downstairs? Yeah, he's just eating fruitcake. Hey, Bella. Are we friends yet? No, we're not friends. Alright. What's your favorite color, Bella? Can we gossip? I think you have to be friendly to eat the blood without the perks. But maybe I will compel her in a second. Hey, Bella. Don't mind me. Everything is perfectly fine. and she got some vampire points. That's cool. Thanks, fellow. Don't worry, nothing happened. Hey, thanks for coming to welcome you to the neighborhood. You don't remember anything from the last few moments, do you? No, of course not. How was your day? And meanwhile, Mortimer is Instagramming and leaving a mess. I think it's because I don't have a sink or a trash bin. I don't have a trash bin. I might have to fix that very, very quickly, because otherwise I will just forget and then they won't have a trash bin at all. Is that? Oh, I guess it's because it's not a pre-built house, so it only comes with one. If it's a pre-built house. Ooh, I can change the letterbox. Ooh, that's really tempting. Okay, trash bin, trash bin. Yeah, it's like the wheelie bin. Okay, I wonder if I can like put it back here. It's a little less obtuse. And wheelie bin. Oh, see, some of these mailboxes though. Like this one. And I could move it, because it's very out of the way all the way over here. I could put it like right here, you know, next to the path that I don't know what it will look like. Festively festooned. Oh no, that would, see, that would draw attention. Old rusty, yes. An old rusty mailbox, which I think is the one we already have. Yeah, that's the one we already have. But I can move it over here so she doesn't, and she won't burn herself on the way to getting the post. I mean, I'll still put it by the road. Be polite to the postal workers. Make it black. Can I actually move it like a little? Yeah. Maybe. There. That's a bit better. And then later on, when it's dark, she can take all of those bowls that people... Okay, well, one of them was probably her, but one of them was Mortimer. It's creeping down out here. I'm the vampire, but he's the creepy one. Alright, well, this is about to end, so I think when the welcome wagon ends, I will take her to the library so she can work on her fun and her career, because it said I need to file a legal motion. And it's a nice 8 to 5 job, so she'll be out of the house during the most sunny weather. And she's about to become bored. Not 6 hours. Hi, nice to see you. Welcome again. Yeah, thanks for coming. So I don't know exactly where the library is, but we can find it together. There's got to be one somewhere. There's one here. Yeah, a library. Gym, nightclub, museum. Ooh, a museum. Does the library have computers, or am I gonna have to go to like the university library for computers? This is why Simmers refresh the neighborhoods by building them again. I don't even know if I have aging on. I'll check the options menu later. Okay, quick, run here. Quick, 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 go, get inside the house. Stop burning. You could have gone up these stairs. What? Oh, Sims have intelligent pathing. Do they? Do they? Oh, that our computer is wonderful. She can play some video games because she is getting tense. You can sit across from this old man who's also looking quite angry. Immediately she starts destroying the city in the video game. Good job, Elisabeth. I know, it's a pre-rendered video in the game. Can I talk to these people? Friendly introduction while I'm gaming? Oh, he's leaving. Oh, you're I see. Can we also talk to this person while gaming? You're going to sit down, buddy? What are you doing? Right.
Dag.
Making friends at the library, playing some video games. Cackling evilly while she does it. Good job, Lizzie. Well. I wasn't paying attention. That looks like a potential person whom we could procreate with. Can I introduce you here? Oh, I can! Nice, we can all talk. I guess this is when she gets one playful and serious. Oh, I think she's the witch lady. She looks very cool. Or she's a vampire. She did look a little like she was burning up. Should probably introduce myself to her too. No, he's leaving. Oh, that's sad. At least she knows them, which I suppose is the important part. Okay, everybody is just leaving. Oh, it's Jeffrey Landgrab. I don't know about that mustache though. Meanwhile, at study group. That looks like a famous person? No, I'm not sure. Alright, well she's maxed out on her fun, so I might make her do her filing version. Oh, I forgot to set her walk and create a sim. Oh well. I can always edit it later. Here, what is it? I don't know, that's the right one. Something like that. Let's see. Find cats. I remember some cheats.
Bobsone Zatorb.
No. Oops. Yeah. It might be a dot. I didn't even set her voice. I was so excited to start playing. I'll see if that was it, and if not, I will give up and do it later. I remember once in The Sims 2 I had to edit the hex files for one of my Sims. Oh, that was it! I'm very clever. Creepy walk, what's that? I do like the creepy walk. Bouncy.
Uh-huh.
Not way too happy, I don't like that.
Uh-huh.
Feminine. Yeah, I mean that kind of fits. I guess she did have a walk. That one makes me really happy there. Alright, we'll give her keep her on the feminine walk. And
Wisadib Sarpava.
I guess I didn't need to come and heal. Special rewards from helping Henford on Bagley's villages. Oh my. I was really excited for that expansion pack, but I haven't played it yet. I'll get to it. It's not going anywhere. Who's this swaggering around? Hello. I like your mohawk. Can you stop moving? I'm freaking out. Oh, she'd have to get up to introduce herself. No, she needs to stop playing this game anyway, so let's get up. Cruise the library for some age-appropriate people. In the kids section, because apparently that's where everyone hangs out. Who are they all freaking out over? Is it her? Yeah, pretty sure. I like his eye color. He doesn't look bad. Is there anyone upstairs? Oop. Ah, there's another ice skating rink. That's neat. I wonder if that's just a thing that it like pops up in winter or not. Oh, she's firing a legal mission. Hey, this time he came over to talk to me. Okay, ask about hobbies and skills. Get to know. Discuss interests. Look, we're working and flirting. Well, we're not flirting yet, but we will be. He likes fitness, he's self-assured, he's leaving. Yeah, that tracks. Okay, I thought he didn't leave, he's just standing up for no reason. Okay, now I don't know where he went. I will file this legal motion and then I will go home and I will work on procreation. She's hyped. That doesn't look like you're filing a legal motion. It looks like you're on GeoCities in the 90s. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, now you come back. Oh, so that is for you. Where? Kind of that'd be good. He's unemployed. Well, that works. He doesn't. Lady, it is too cold to be wearing a kimono. You will freeze. Your ankles will get so cold. I do like that the Sims can multitask, but I also don't like that they can multitask, because now it's taking her so long to file this legal motion. Oh my gosh, she's scrolling without even having her hand on the mouse. That kid is just mopping and being responsible. What a good child. Oh no, I'm gonna have to deal with that parenthood pack.
Abim Prapani Varuda.
There are some decisions The Sims makes where it's just like, sure, I can see why other people like that, but sometimes I also just miss like the simplicity of The Sims 2. Like there was a lot to do, but most of it was fairly simple, and The Sims 4 likes to add things like clubs and morality and lifestyles and all these other things, and like voting on repeals, and like I don't know if I want lifestyles and things like that. Like I guess they add a little depth to the game, but I just missed the wants panel and going platinum, being in a platinum mood and everything was like better. Yeah, I have to delete that. She's going from not broke. Oh, I suppose I should pay more attention to the wants. Funny. Tell a joke. Oh, it's friendly, not funny. Tell a tell a joke about engineers. It was easier when they were in the center of the screen, I feel, to see what Sims wanted to do. Like, now they're all the way over here, and it's easier to miss them in my opinion. I don't know, she's got the comedy skill.
Nopa. Quasnulch.
Send a happy ducks. Alright.
Gorch Botne.
Send a happy ducks. I'll send it to Bella.
Oh,
she's all excited. And I believe she finished filing the legal motion. So that's good, she doesn't have any other requirements. Make a friend. Oh, we can make a friend. But first, we have to go home. But it was nice to meet you. Oh, he's following me out the door. Again, she's the vampire, but everyone else is creepy. Oh, it's nighttime too. Oh, I should have stayed at the library because now... Are Oh, I thought she was just gonna jog all the way home. She should take up gardening. Gardening will be important if she wants to grow fruit, or if I want to grow fruit. Invite to hang out a current lot. Morty's the only one I've got a good friendship with, and it's kind of late. So I don't know if he'll come over. I hope he'll come over. Damn, he really is right over. Let's invite you in. It is a good thing I got a shower too, because I don't think you can woohoo in a coffin. I mean, that's getting a little ahead of myself here, but let's see. Oh, screw it. Sorry, I gotta. He's already feeling flirty. Ooh, he didn't like that. Are you single? Can I get away with that one? If not, let's just okay. He's married. That's unfortunately not gonna stop me. I mean, he's feeling flirty. She's feeling flirty. Express our interest. I think my friendship isn't high enough.
Gibbs.
I'll get there.
Glaive Narza.
I really want to invite him to stay tonight, but I don't think I can.
Oh, Yibs.
Aragaba Yamful. Nyafloof. Niara Enazuk. Kisa.
Relationship.
Gaunim Shersha. Gribbik Sabao.
Floy Masharnu.
Story.
Oh, Yoyim.
Oh, dust-free ambience. Great. This is awkward. Yeah. He's gonna want to go home in like any second.
Zoom.
And I won't be able to keep him here.
Wisp. Janib. Shalizum. Blitz. Pinkubu Koiba. Yibs. Yavasani.
Hobbies and
Vipid
skills.
Polypha.
Tell a dramatic story.
Gribix.
Don't leave me, Morty.
Oh, Sambisi.
Yabyaverik.
Lissera?
Oh, Sarpava.
Ah, Yibs. Imfolliness. Gaunim. Clevite Grinia.
Deep conversation.
Bethite Grino. Bars.
Whoa.
Quofi Baruda.
Dramatic story about a dragon. No, a T-Rex.
Sharp Spotion. Bibidoy.
Ah.
Beam. Vula Shaka Teeves.
Neebs. Alcha.
Siglona.
Oh, Bouchard. Clark.
Parasa.
I don't want to ask him to leave. I want the opposite of that. I want to invite him to stay
Yasanar.
the night.
Yambala.
Just not coming up.
Schmazel.
Ref Sieg. New Trip. Afwash. Bimoisa. Oh, Serpino Vanabi. Van Tarble. Fimpe.
Back to nerd. See, he's feeling flirty still, man.
Bon and Gravi.
Uh,
Oh, Yibs.
Calca. Lovo Canathoi.
did he just hit on me?
Oh, Mustish.
I think he just hit on me.
Safoim. Niara Enazuk.
I think he's complimenting me.
Oh.
Wanji Hanerba.
Can I
Well,
compliment your appearance?
Gribix. Habari.
Nothing. Stuff.
Kiss and no I want.
Oh, he wants to take me out to dinner. That's what I'm taking from that conversation.
Rovoy Zars.
Oh, nay. Prop your bosa.
Oh,
Halfling with this.
I might be in. I just want to invite him to stay the night. Can I offer you a verse, Mortimer?
Apodola. Numiv. Amsum.
Ah.
Kwasun Yab.
Benga Tribna.
Tuga?
We're in. Alright. What about a sexy pose?
Oh.
Alright, oh, surely we are friends. Let's exchange numbers,
Galibin?
even there.
Plesame.
Technically, we
Bahira
already have each
Amibi.
other's numbers, and maybe do a
Leonard.
flirt. I would
Aw.
really love to invite him to stay the night, because I know he's just gonna leave anytime soon, because it's getting late. Maybe I'll kiss his
Torcanu.
hand.
Mubna. Oh.
Yes! Invite to stay the night. Come on,
Aragaba.
let me get it out before he leaves.
Gaunim
That's what
Shersha.
he said.
Gribix Sabao. Umfra
Please
Nebehana.
stop chatting. Let me.
Zini.
Pinkubu Koiba.
Oh,
Wanna stay the
Dolph
night?
Savuda.
Yibs.
Yes, a sleeper, but yeah, we're not gonna be sleeping. Morty. I hate to break it to you.
Boisa? Oh, Serpino
I'll
Vanabi.
compare him to my love.
Palmerae Bahir.
I want to take a cold shower. I should have checked these earlier.
Apswars Napatani.
Yeah, that is the goal,
Choosing the lane.
as it turns out.
Oh, Parasa.
I mean, we are very romantic here. I'll ask a risque question. Get off your phone, Mortimer. We are flirting here, thank you. Stop texting your wife. Oh, I'm sleepy. I'm so sad for you. I might pause this and take a real quick screenshot. Yeah, we're very floody. Can we,
Shall I be first? Oh.
oh my. Oh my. That's not what I meant to do.
Snurby snurb.
They just vanished. That's a little unsettling, really. Like, the water's on, the hearts are coming out, the Sims have vanished. I think it's because I have, I had like a no mosaic mod on, and I think I turned it off. Just because I don't like how the mosaic blurs out the Sims so much when they sit on the toilet. I will have to make sure that I don't have it, because that might be inappropriate for YouTube. I did delete all of my, well not delete, but I moved all of my mods so that I didn't have any custom content, because I wanted to do, you know, fresh, basic,
Oh, Wonka Linko.
vanilla Sims. Ooh, she's feeling financially independent after that. Oh no, change it again. Alright, well, thank you, Mortimer. That was great. I'm gonna just do a quick tooth tour, but I will speed through it. Just to be on the safe side, you know? I like how she's in the shower and she's losing hygiene, but we're not going to talk about that. And, while he's here, oh, we can in the coffin, that's cool. But I'm just gonna yeah, it's okay, guys, you're fine. Oh, I think she threw up a little in her mouth. She doesn't have a toilet, so she can't actually take a pregnancy test. Then I might take her back to the library so she can obtain one. I don't want to schedule a date. What's this on? Nah, I think your flooding days are over. She has a lot of moodlets from all of that. But she does need to take a scene. Okay, you've crossed out on the floor. Perfect. That would be a fun thumbnail if I can get the angle right too. That is not what I intended to do. But yeah, she can take a quick shower. Yeah, my mosaic mod is definitely still on, but at least she's fully clothed. You know, that's how you shower these vampires. Everything here is just totally fine. And then she has to go to her work soon too, I think. Travel just by herself after you get out of the shower. I think she got more PowerPoints too. She got a PowerPoint. I just know that, like, yeah, she can get these negative traits, which I'm not looking forward to. Like, I understand they make the game more challenging, and I don't want it to be a cakewalk, but I don't like the negative traits because they're randomly chosen. Yeah, I want you to go to the library. Am I not clicking on the library properly? Is it, what is it, closed? Yeah, confirm, go to the library. And since she's on a dark ley line and a ley line, hopefully she has twins, which will be very exciting when technically she can't even afford a wall. But here. Ooh, the sun's starting to come up too. These bathrooms. There. I think in university in one of the games they had doors that would designate if a bathroom was for males or females, and I was really worried that it would be the same case here and she's just waltzing in, but they have gender neutral bathrooms, which is great because it's how a bathroom should be anyway. She just... I don't want to know where that confetti came from because I'm a little concerned. Her job starts in 2 hours, so she'd better go home. But I want to read like one of the pregnancy books, or like steal one of the pregnancy books, but I don't think you can. I don't even know if they have like the pregnancy books here. They have a lot of skill books there, which apparently I can drag to sell. Can I steal a book from the library? I mean, that would be so wrong and immoral. But hypothetically, ooh, can we? Honor, can't steal it. Makes sense. Should have given her the kleptomaniac trait. Because I know that there is a pregnancy book that you can get. I just can't remember what the cover looks like. The first unicorn. The Last Unicorn is a very good movie in my opinion. But alright, let's take her home. And then after she gets home from work, oh look, she has a little baby bump and everything, I think. After she gets home from work, she can buy a bookcase, which will really just be like 3 books on the wall, because I think that's the cheapest bookcase. Animal clothing? Oh, that's gonna be so cute. You could have Peter Rabbit. Toddler beds. Ah yes. Can't wait. Get in the house. Get in the house. Stop. You are on fire and not in the good way. She's bored again, but get in the house. Oh. I would like you to go to work. They changed that, that's cool. Oh look, there's Mortimer, just climbing awkwardly out of the ladder. Don't mind him. Alright, well I think I will leave it there because I have been recording for almost 90 minutes and that's pretty long. But I hope you enjoyed. If you did, you could like the video, that would be cool. You don't have to, I feel like a shill. So, thank you for watching if you made it all the way here, and I will be back at some point with the next episode, which will hopefully be a bit more exciting than this one, because, you know, the first episode was always like the test, the teaser, getting used to things, and I think we're ending it at a good spot, and next episode will be great because we'll have twins, and hopefully they'll be creepy vampire twins. Alright, bye!